Have to find out.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Panthers going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's go out to AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. This is Jonathan Stewart. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Here's the lineup and the big boy in the backfield, Tolbert.
It's real easy to look at him and immediately picture a bowling ball scattering pins. That's exactly what Mike Tolbert does.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. There's Newton now on second down. Dancing to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Fucking goddamn Cam Newton throwing them around.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. And now the defense for Dallas.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick at quarterback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
To throw on second down is Newton. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Let's go!
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Well, Zeke continues to lead the NFL in rushing by a wide margin against the Giants on Sunday night. Racked up his 5th 100-yard outing of the year, but 24 carries to get to 107.
And they don't mind that at all because with 24 carries, that usually means Dallas is controlling the clock and controlling the scoreboard. In this game, what the Giants did was let him have his carries, but they kept him from getting those super explosive plays. His best run of the night, just 15 yards. They made him really work for it.
Prescott now on second down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. He was targeted 9 times was Dez against New York. Just 1 catch for 10 yards. Also had a fumble.
2 catches against New York in 2 games this year for Dez Bryant. Janoris Jenkins, a pickup for the Giants in the offseason at cornerback, has done a nice job against him. But I will say this, if they go a 3rd time, they had better be prepared in New York because Dez Bryant, his pride and ability could be a breakout for him.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And his kick is good. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, he got lucky.
The back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Jonathan Stewart, week 14, a touchdown, 66 yards. And, you know, earlier I asked you about Cam Newton and some of his struggles. You mentioned the O-line. Well, Jonathan Stewart had some injury time earlier this season as well. That didn't help things.
Did not help at all because running backs establish a rhythm. You know, week to week, they build on that, as well as understanding what their offensive linemen like to do. And with the number of guys that have been in and out of the lineup, the changes they've had, it's made for a disappointing season on the ground for Jonathan Stewart, although he does have 8 touchdowns rushing.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, bullshit.
But not before he gets the first. Give him 12 yards on that one.
Fucking COVID spit chest.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. But defensively for Carolina played well in week 14. And remember, no Luke Kuechly, no Charles Johnson. Forced 5 turnovers, sacked Phillip Rivers 5 times as well.
They got a push from KK Short. K1 Short inside had monster season in 2015, a Pro Bowl player. Not the same production this year. That's what they'd been counting on, and that really helped key their defense.
A first down carry by Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there.
Is that Kuechly?
At the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. This offensive unit today, they're going to need Dez.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Let's go.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
Startulele is a former first-round pick who's starting to round into form, becoming one of the better run stoppers in the league.
On third down, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Receiver, and it's fourth down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So the Cowboys will punt it on fourth down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. Back deep for the Panthers, Ted Ginn. And great special teams work here. This is knock it on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. To throw. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And it's second down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Being chased out left. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third down.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touch. Down. Bailey now for the extra point.
Where'd he go, baby? Shake.
Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Newton on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Here's Newton now on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Third and long, it's Newton. Steps away to his left. Man open left side is Brown. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That's taken on the 25. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Rolling to his right. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. 7 yards.
I should have been picked off.
Pitch and catch.
Brandon, I love how in the game of football, everything that we call new, if we research it, we find out it's old. Mobile quarterbacks have been around forever. Those who can extend a play and find open receivers downfield, those guys never get old.
Let's go.
On second down, Elliott.
Oh, didn't expect that.
Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Come on, let's go. What? None. What? None.
Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and
Oh, come on. You could have got through that hole.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here's Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. A good pickup there at 22.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Let's go. Brand 38.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside.
If I didn't lower my shoulder, I probably would have went in the end zone right there.
Up at 13, sets him up 1st and goal.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis, one of the highest-rated players on my board, a 3-down back who could do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he does when he doesn't have the football, because he carries it really well, but he blocks equally as well as pass protects for his quarterback. I think he's going to be special.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now.
What the fuck was that?
For the game, I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can.
I had
do.
no idea what the fuck that was.
Well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Very short kick. This will be taken
We
by
should
one
have
of
stood
the
up.
men. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package.
Let's go. What? None.
It's the Wildcat with Stewart. And he'll be
Almost got me.
just shy of the 45. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Single.
After the run, Newton going to throw. He gets it to
Fucking
Bryant,
asshole.
complete. 8 yards there and a first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find...
Was that a read option?
He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Second down following the run. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Buying time to his left. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what some defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Must be.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I don't know. It looked like he was short.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Now a play fake here on first
Who
down.
the fuck are you throwing to?
Switch gears. What a capper we had to week 14. Cowboys losing again to the Giants. And Romeo Okwara, he came up big in that game, didn't he?
He certainly did because he replaced Jason Pierre-Paul and led the team in tackles with 8. Consistent pressure all night, had a sack. He played a great game. How about the Jets?
I'm talking about Rob Gronkowski on there.
Coming from way back to win. Bilal Powell, 145 yards on the ground.
They just mentioned Jason Pierre-Paul on mine.
Matt Moore from the Miami Dolphins. The numbers aren't the key. The key is he has to carry them in their playoff.
3 big breakout players last week. 23 yards on the play.
That was a
I bet hit that guy's butthole puckered.
Get upfield, the blocking forms in front, lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got time in the pocket. That's caught inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
No kidding.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the red zone now, Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep
nothing there
away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. You know that old expression, "Scout by night"? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. As a former DB,
I see them vanishing that one.
But from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
No.
That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And with this deficit,
All right, bitch.
You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah,
I will give you a mercy rule.
But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On 1st and 10, Newton looking deep down.
He thinks he'll win the Rumble.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half.
I think Bowler's gonna win it.
And Brandon, back in the good old
Bowler.
days, probably back before you were born. If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Yeah, I think Angle will be a surprise. I think Joe's gonna be in it.
Lone receiver left.
Let's go.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott looking for his tight end Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis.
No.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Right.
And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way
If Bauer don't win it, or if Bauer's not in it and don't win it, I think Jericho will win it.
One play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run.
I mean, that would be a good feud, Jericho versus Kevin Owens, since they're the best friends.
Sean Lee, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height,
themselves or each other. Well, one's gonna. I think Dover's gonna eliminate a bunch of guys, and then Lesnar will come up and eliminate him, and he'll laugh or whatever, and then somebody will eliminate Lesnar.
5. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1.
Because we all know that Goldberg and Lesnar 3 is happening. It won't be. Yeah, I think it'll be after Mania.
As he's on to kick it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, but it's AJ Styles.
The end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think.
No.
And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Ted Ginn, 62 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Yeah, you heard it right.
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that.
He's like $1 million man.
Because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
That's what they want to do. Tighten down everything they're doing, and it maybe explode at the right time.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I think Dillinger needs to come up soon.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah.
In hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was. He'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out.
He needs to come. He needs to be up soon.
Played offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go. They've got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
Yeah, I know, because like Balor, for example, Balor was there forever.
The lone receiver left. Now a play fake here. First down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. A great job pulling that one from a guy, as we know.
Him and Bailey.
Really plays. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work.
I think they brought Bailey up way too fast, way too soon.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Oh, it's a fake.
What the what the fuck?
No, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
That type of a lead, and they're going to fake it. Something to 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on, don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Newton on first down. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Panthers. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first down, it's Newton. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And big problems getting the play out, obviously. This will be a delay.
Hey, let's go. Interception. All day, baby. Let's get this. Pass, 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 pass. Pass. Click, 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 click.
The hell?
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They go back to the air here after the INT. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They give them 15 more, and it's another first down. Simple slant route and partner.
See, she wanted to do that, but Dana White was like, no.
Back in the receiver, they were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
10th carry now for Elliott as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Touchdown! Cowboys! Dez Bryant, 38 yards. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done.
I'm just mad that one of the girls I mess around with is in WWE now.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Yeah.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I mean, she's came a long way.
Coming back out on
Sure.
the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Her name's Heidi Lovelace now.
First half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
We used to...
The starter or an opener, whatever they
She used to be on shows that we worked. She was a valet when we worked those shows.
17 that time. And the Panthers are going to get a first down.
No. Right.
On first down, Newton rolling to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Charles, a lot of off-air talk between us about the playoff picture, and obviously Patriots well on their way there again, but they'll have to do it this year without Rob Gronkowski. Of course, the Madden cover boy injured, maybe some talk of a Madden curse, I don't know.
You know,
oh, yeah.
When we talk about that, if you go back through the time, a lot of guys had big years after being on the cover.
I mean,
you know, Richard Sherman.
And that's why I'm surprised Oscar's there.
OBJ had a good year last year.
Yeah, so listen, you and I both know Gronk. There's no way he sees it as a curse. He sees it as a challenge and will work his way back.
And we certainly wish him well.
Yeah, but she's related to The Rock.
He was trying to get at that time to Ted Ginn, and it's 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes.
Just like Tamina Snuka. Snuka is part of the Samoan dynasty. That's why she's there.
That's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down.
That'd be awesome.
They are going to go for it.
Oh, I know.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt
Oh, yeah.
they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
But yeah, I want to go to the NXT when Dory gets brought up. And I want to hope she's on the card, and I want to get a sign that says, "Hey, Lovelace, remember me? I slept with you in 2008."
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called.
She's not, no, yeah.
Guy who can throw the ball and put some
There's a bunch of people that we know.
Lollipop it in the middle of the field. Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there.
Oh yeah, Jason.
And his throw here is incomplete. The intended target that time was
He's started.
That'll bring up second down.
He's starting to do a lot of main events now.
Play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And that one got 10.
My wrestling career doesn't work out. I'm gonna go to reffing.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud
Yeah.
football anymore. I gotta get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering
And that'll be caught. Panthers touchdown. It's Benjamin with a grab.
Right.
Kelvin Benjamin, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
Yeah.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go back to the gym too.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Pass the champions.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And a new set of downs here after
she is a whore.
on the ground. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Prescott looks to throw on first. Going right side, he has Witten.
Yeah, Blake and Murphy.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of the
I think Bailey and Valor have a thing.
For the catch. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 5 out of that one.
Well, I saw that, but for a while I almost thought they had a thing because the shit they were doing.
Team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down.
I didn't know that Becky Lynch is dating a UFC fighter.
To cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but yeah, she's dating a UFC fighter.
Really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Sasha Banks married.
And it's third down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. But he knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school. Played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.
Dude, hanging out with her dad was so awesome.
His routes are supposed to be run in the NFL.
Yeah, it was so awesome.
Quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And
Yeah.
that's what he just did.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Oh, I know.
It goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So they're operating in the red zone. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run.
Right.
This guy's known for
Because
his
what
quickness, but also for his speed.
they're
He's able to
looking,
get to the
they're
center.
looking to have a monthly show. That's what they're looking for.
Give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll try to run it
Right.
in with Elliott. And he will take it in.
Look at that.
Score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys add on.
The touchdown was scored by the runner.
Right.
The offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly. Allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Bailey
Right.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the
Right,
19-yard line.
because we keep it old school.
Getting set to take the field. Last
Like, we don't sit there and we don't deal with the bullshit. That's like Hank's bullshit at the show. Hank's lucky that he gets booked next show. He's lucky if he gets booked ever again.
Not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. Looks like they got something
It was
going.
not so much that, but like, he let Johnny Knives get fucking killed out there.
If you're the offense, or you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this
Right.
series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Newton on first down. This will be caught by Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get.
Right.
He has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. The intended
But he's lucky that I told Jason's voice not to kill him.
$10 yards still left on second down.
Yeah, that's never gonna
Shift
stop.
together here from the D-line.
Here we go. Brand 38.
Here's Stewart, direct snap. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Being chased out left. And Gen's got it. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
2nd and 10.
That's how you lose a lot of bookings.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He's lucky Shane.
Offense heading back out and ready to go again. And
He's lucky that Shane.
It's pretty methodical.
isn't that strict about it. Shane only says don't do it before the show.
They stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run.
You know, for the longest time, Shane was wanting to put the straps on the Elite, and I said no.
This time they go underneath for a simple
I said don't.
and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Prescott. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 11 yards and time at a new
They can work a crowd, but they can't work.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. A first down throw for Prescott. And he fires one incomplete. Back now in Arlington.
Right.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Yeah, ICW.
Second down now after the incompletion. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Right.
To throw is Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and
Right.
it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget,
Right.
his offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well.
And that's like with Shane. Like,
It's always tough.
you know, Shane wanted to put the strap on, wanted to be the Big First champion, and then his dad passed away, and that finish was a shoot finish. Like he did not know that was happening, and I was like, he's like, you know, my dad just passed away. I don't know. Like Shane, no one's gonna think differently of you if you put the strap on yourself.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
I was like, this is gonna work out because we're gonna build a storyline on it, and which we did.
When you put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
But
It's complete. Williams.
I know.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the
But it's all a work in progress. Like, we see, you know,
feelings of the other team.
we want, like, I want to go monthly.
Into the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone.
I want to go monthly. I want to build the brand. And like I told Shane, I was like, we got that veterans thing, that veterans campground on 26.
Any football team,
That's in the middle. There's Windfall, Greentown, and Kokomo. Those three towns are
as we just saw
within 15 minutes of each other. We can draw from that.
And they'll get him down right.
Do a show either on 4th of July, do a show on Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend, and make it a benefit show. Sit there and say, hey, you know,
but these short ones still
we'll bring, you know, I'll bring the guys in. The guys work for little to no pay or whatever, but what you guys, $10 a carload, or, you know, whatever, and all that money goes to the Wounded Warriors project, or you go to your guys' campsite. Give back to the veterans. We would sell right there. We would sell a shit ton of tickets because people want to support. I want something to support.
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the
Like I said, one night we need to have a locals hero, like a locals heroes night, where if you bring in your fire badge, your EMT badge, or your police badge, you get in for free.
And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And this
Well, military too, but
as they just add on to their big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll
Right.
take it in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down At about the 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Flushed out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys that talked about big plays, sacks? They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line. Knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
But that's the thing. Like, we have 3, and this is what Shane's been saying. It's like we have 3 established guys there. You, me, Shane. Right now, you know, I'm the guy that's kind of in the in-between. I'm the face, I'm the bad guy. Like, people hate me now because but like I'm doing, you know, I'm the one that's doing the in between. Like, I'll go face, I'll go heel, I don't care. Whatever I need to do, I need to do. It wouldn't have made sense for me to wrestle Shane as a baby and beat him. I had to turn heel in order to beat Shane.
And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
From the red zone now, Newton. He couldn't quite hold it.
And that's like, you know, mine and your match. You know, everybody knew, or everybody knew me being the baby, you being the heel. But those are the 3 established guys, and Shane's like, well, I need another face in that spot until you come back. I'm like, well, there's really nobody that we can bring up right now. Like,
in the completion, nice throw, nice catch, but Charles, big thanks goes to the men up front.
Like, if we could, you know, people like Tommy, but I don't think Tommy can be as big as Shane, especially, you know, in Kokomo.
And it's for pride now, but the Panthers do get a bit closer. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Right.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Right.
And out now come the Cowboys. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Yeah.
So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
And that's why I kept trying to tell him, like, I don't think Lennox should be the next champion. I kept telling him that. I don't think Lennox should be the next champion. I don't think he's ready in Kokomo to be the next champion. I think the next champion needed to be you. Whether it be a triple threat, you, me, and Shane.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the Pro Bowler Luke picks it. And his guys
But, you know, that would make, I mean, that would be more believable. You and me being the top 2 heels, Shane being the top base, former champion, and the next champion. I mean, but the thing is,
they did score the last time.
That's Brown, touchdown, Carolina. Corey Brown with an amazing amazing diving catch. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Right.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And
right.
Dallas gets set to take the field.
Right.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Right.
The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target.
And then, like, I was like, I told Shane, I was like, you want to build Linux up, and that's fine. I don't mind you building Linux up. But the moment I turn face again, Linux is going to be out of that spot.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Oh.
This thing is ugly. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is...
Like, we can never turn you... We can't turn you face.
Knee, so to speak.
It is definitely...
we just can't.
Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored its timeout. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because
because it wouldn't be expected.
Fresh set of downs here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Newton on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him.
Oh, I know you have. I personally hate, ever since I've turned heel for the first time, I hate playing babyface. It's way harder than working heel.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it.
That, and you got to get people to like you, where I can go out there and, like I did, and tell them that if this guy doesn't get out of the ring, I'm going to do to him what the Tornadoes did to Kokomo and destroy them.
Now Newton on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Like, and that's the thing. Like,
first down Panthers.
Well, that was
people are like, well, what do you think that's gonna turn the crowd away from you? No, it's not gonna get the crowd. They may feel disrespected, but that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get them to hate me. If I go out and I tell a kid that he was adopted and his mommy doesn't love him, it's not because I'm telling him the truth. I'm trying to get him to hate me and be upset.
They might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Right.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
And that's what I told Shane. Like, I was like, Shane, like, let Mike be let you be the next champion. Because what could happen is we could do something, and after the match or whatever, the whole group will get in the ring. You and me battling off because you fucking screwed me on my belt. I'm supposed to be the leader. Blah blah blah. You fucking screwed me, and then you and Noah and Damian Anderson jumped my fucking ass, and if Shane comes out and make the save,
Bryant, the lone receiver left. Now Prescott. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game
right.
long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet.
And I mean, like I told him, I was like, if me and Mike are gonna wrestle for the belt, which needs to happen, I gotta turn baby before that happens. Because, and I said, what we could do is one of those things, like where Shane wins the #1 contendership, I refuse to fucking do it, and it ends up being a 2-1 handicap match for the belt. You know, maybe Shane hits me with the big splash, boom. Where you hit me, he hits me with the big splash. He's going for the cover, 1-2. You know, or you grab the ref's like, what the fuck? And or someone, you know, maybe Dice Man or Damien grabs the ref, what the fuck? And the other one takes the powder, throws him in, turns around, and you hit him with the move. You take the cover, 1, 2, 3. Boom. There it is. I had to pull my weight. You know, it's your belt. You know, it's a 2-1 handicap match. It's your belt. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. And then you guys fucking beat me down. And then you cut that promo. Hey, you weren't pulling your weight. You're going to cost us the match. I had to do what I had to do. Blah, blah, blah. And then just keep beating me, beat me up some more. Let Shane leave. And, I mean, you know, Shane needs to leave. And you guys just keep putting the boots to me, whatever. And finally Shane had enough and comes back out. And there's the save right there.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message?
And then the next show, I could be pissed off, and I could, you know, me and Shane can work you and Noah again. And then the show after that, finally, I get your, you know, if I win or if we win, I get my hands on you.
You're not going to want that field. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time. Newton to Benjamin. 45 yards. And at this stage,
oh yeah. Oh, I mean, he has when you like at the beginning when he came in, he kind of had the RCW attitude.
He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that
you
just described.
But
looking down at that sheet, you find people plays.
He's the only one that's like, hey, let me know when the next show is. I'm coming. And like I told Noah, I go, you know, I know you do your own thing, and I'm not going to take that away from you. But when I turn heel, I want to form a group, and I want you and Mike King in there because I think you, me, and him, you know, our ring abilities, our ways to work the crowd, people are going to hate all fucking three of us. And it did. It worked out. As soon as us three walk out, people are like, fuck these guys. Fuck these guys. And that's why I wanted to do it.